Here's an exercise that you can do to get very clear and very honest about where you stand in your life. It's called the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is an exercise where there are 8 areas of life it asks you to focus on: spirituality, health, money, work/career, social life, friends, love and family, self-realization, hobbies and creativity. So those are the 8 areas of life. So you're gonna actually take a piece of paper and draw this stuff out, all the 8 areas that I talked about. And then you're gonna rate it from 1 to 10 of how fulfilled you are in these areas. Okay, so let's say it's like a 9. And then you're gonna color it in. This would be 0, this would be 10 in terms of how satisfied and how happy you are in this part of your life. All 8 areas that I mentioned before. And what's gonna happen when you do this exercise is you're gonna see, after reflecting on how fulfilled you are in those areas, where you're actually super not balanced. Because a lot of times people will focus on money and business, but then other areas, like they're not even going into creative hobbies, they're not exploring, they're not expanding. And so this is really a time to check in with your life, check in with your balanced wheel, and ask, how fulfilled am I from 1 to 10 in each of these 8 areas? And after you do it, this is where the fun really starts, because now it's time to say, what changes, what shifts do I have to make in my day to day in order to make it balanced, in order to increase? So maybe you choose 3 core pieces of the pie where you are quite low. Maybe that's, like love or romance and family, or work and career. So don't focus on all of them. The key is really as well, like the wheel of life just keeps on spinning. So you're always going to be focusing on balancing this out. That's why it's really, really important to really understand, what are your goals? Where are you going? And what do you want? And then the action of taking disciplined movement every single day.